It begins with Shido being awakened by his little sister Kotori. Like this. Run, Kotori. I am about to launch the tickle my sister attack.
Huh?
Bro wasted no time. She makes a run for it. Seeing his sister scared shitless, Shido tells her that it was just a prank. A lot of spacequakes happened recently, with their origin still unknown. It could strike at any time and completely destroy an area. But the two doesn't seem to care at all. Instead, they made a promise to have lunch together. You must come even if there is a spacequake, okay? At class, one of the school's geniuses, Origami, calls Shido. Hey, don't you remember? Somewhere unknown. All of a sudden, a spacequake has been detected in the area. The city is already prepared for it. As Shido is taking shelter, he remembers his promise with his dumbass sister. Knowing how dumb she is, he goes to check her location and she's still at the cafe. What a dumbass. He runs to save her, but it was too late. But he saw something strange. A girl wielding a massive blade with immense strength confronts him, asking if he is here to kill her. All of a sudden the sky lit up as Origami is now flying with a rocket launcher. The girl goes in and had a cool-ass fight against Origami, ending in a massive explosion. Shido is then woken up by Mirasan Rain, an analysis officer working at an aircraft.
Huh?
Bro is confused. Rain tells him that the commander will answer all of his questions. The vice commander, Kanazuki, introduces Shido to the commander. It's Kotori. She tells him the girl before was a spirit, a being that doesn't belong in their universe. Wait, how are you the commander? She kept yapping that spacequakes are caused by spirits coming to Earth. Origami, on the other hand, is the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force anti-spirit team. Shido is confused why her location was showing that she was at the lunch, while I was above it, dumbass. The next day, Shido got a new teacher. It's Rain, so that she can reach him quickly if anything happens. Rain shows him a dating simulator, where Shido is tasked with one thing, to train so he can date the spirits. Bro is directly sent to his first mission, rizzing up Origami. With Rain's backseat guidance, he goes for it. Hey, I sniffed your uniform. Say me too.
Huh?
Let's go out and date. Sure.
Hello my fellow citizens, I am the new president of Rizz.
Suddenly a spacequake warning. Shido is immediately called to the mission at Raisin High School. Origami and the squad are ready and Kotori's special dating team is here to support Shido on his way to rizz up the princess. Because the princess is inside, Origami's team can't attack as they aren't trained for close combat. Here we go! Bro almost died in the first 3 seconds. Who are you? The team commands him to answer her question with no. Tell me your name first. Bro got demolished. Last choice. If he doesn't answer, the princess will slay him. He introduces himself and begs for her mercy. Luckily, the princess recognizes him from before. But she suspects that Shido is here to murder her, just like every human she has met. Shido reassures her that he doesn't want to murder her, but he wants to. The team tells him to answer her with, I want to woohoo you. He tells her that he just wants to talk to her and he won't reject her, which triggered something inside the princess' mind that turns her like this. She tells him that she is going to gather information about this world through him, and apparently she doesn't have a name as she just randomly appeared in this planet and got attacked by the military. Shido calls her Toka, because they met at the 10th of April. Origami's team decides to attack her from the sky. Toka tells Shido to run, but he insists to talk with her, explaining to her about this planet. Toka notices a weird expression in Shido's face. Are you trying to murder me? Go on a date with me. Without any orders, Origami decides to be a smartass and attacks on her own, because she thought Shido was being held as hostage. Their battle was short as Toka spawns her blade and destroyed Origami with a single slash. After the battle, she suffered quite a heavy injury and had to be evacuated. The next day, Shido came back to the school and there she is. Acting like a child, she demands her date now. Well, you must change your outfit. Bro couldn't believe his eyes. What a beauty. Here they go on their date. Here!
Huh?
Is it poisoned? Do you have more? Tuka loves bread. Since she has no idea what a date is, she considers every food as a date. But she noticed that she's in the middle of a crowd. I will blow it up. Tuka still fears that she would be assassinated, or all of this is just a scheme to eliminate her. Well, she is not wrong, as Origami is gaining intel on both of them in the shadows. She sees. She copies. Shido then asks her what she did after yesterday as she completely disappeared. Tuka tells him that she went into another world where it's completely dark and she just sleeps there. She is immediately awakened by Earth's irregular interval, which means spacequakes are not caused by spirits, so it's still an unexplainable incident. Tuka sees what is called a restaurant. She enters. Welcome! It's freaking rain again. Shut up, kid. And the whole team is on a disguise. Guess who is the servant? Bro got Tom and Jerry all smacked. As Tuka is devouring the food, Kodori tells him that when she starts to fall in love with him, it's when shit gets real. Kodori's team even changed a whole ass town into Shido's and Tuka's date area. Origami and her team has set the rendezvous point to be at a dream park. Meanwhile, Shido is now starting to grow his love towards Tuka as he tells her that he is happy to be on a date with her, and they head towards their next destination, a dream park. Shido, knowing this is the place where they would end Tuka, he tells her not to go there, but Tuka insisted that she wants dream park. The team couldn't believe what they were witnessing, Shido abandoning the mission. They are now in an arcade. OMG, is this the Mecha Team's secret base? She couldn't resist the cuteness of a bread. Shido, take it. He tries it and they nearly got it. While I fail, I will seppuku myself. Sometimes later, at the end of their date, they recapped on what they did today, both of them really happy. But, permission to snipe? But after recognizing the true beauty of this world, she feels bad that she destroys something so beautiful every time she comes. But Shido, wanting her to stay, reminds Tuka that she didn't cause a spacequake today. Tuka agrees, but she still couldn't control when it happens, so it would be dangerous. She also would need a home. Shido tells her that he would take care of all of that, and if people doesn't accept her, he would just accept her more. But all of a sudden, permission granted, Shido tanked the sniper shot to save Tuka. Origami just eliminated Shido. Heartbroken by Shido's death,
Oh shit!
Tuka turns that sadness into anger, and switches to her true form and unleashed her power against Origami, who is just powerlessly traumatized, inches away from certain death. On the base, a spacequake warning appears, but Kodori tells everyone to calm down, as Shido will not go down that easily. Something ignited in Shido's wound and woke him up. Kodori then tells everyone to retrieve Shido to stop the spacequake. Origami's shield finally broke, and as she was about to get destroyed, Goofy-ass Shido spawns from the sky and Tuka goes to save him. But they got a problem. Her sword is overreacting. What should we do? Let's kiss Tuka. What's that? It's when she kisses him without any hesitation and stops the sword. After that event, as Shido was going home, he goes to take a shower and he is hella confused on why is Tuka here. Kodori and Rain explains that from now on, Tuka will be living with them. Why? Well, because they had kissed before. Shido has successfully sucked out all Tuka's power, so now she is just a normal girl, but being away from Shido would mean she would regain her power back and be a threat. How that makes sense, bro. Kodori then does a lot of experiment with them. Shido changed light bulb. Things are not going well, I suppose. At class, Tuka also moved in with cookies. Well. Origami apologizes for shooting Shido, but she also has cookies. Because previously Shido rizzed up Origami, she thinks that Shido actually fell for her. Bro is doomed. Lunchtime. Bro is afraid. Suddenly a spacequake warning. As everyone was evacuating, Rain calls on Shido to go with her to deal with this new spirit, but he needs to leave Tuka behind as she is just a normal girl without her powers. It makes Tuka sad and worried, but Shido reassures her that everything will be fine. Kodori tells him that the spirit is called Hermit. Shido remembers the little girl, as he saved her before while he was going home. She was holding that doll. Origami team then goes on the attack, but seeing a little girl being demolished like that, Shido wants to save the girl the way he did to Tuka. Bro is about to cheat. Kurumi stops the attack and deploys Shido to the hermit. Sup? They introduce themselves and the hermit goes by the name Yoshino. Meanwhile, hey sensei, where is Toka? She went after Shido. After trying to de-escalate things with Yoshino, she somehow fell and kisses Shido while at it in. Toka is furious, as she was left behind worrying about him.
All I see is red, nigga.
Toka goes to Yoshino and takes away her puppet, which turns out to be a big mistake as the girl summons an angel-type monster that looks like a shark which unleashed ice attack towards everyone. Shido saved Toka just in time and Yoshino managed to escape and disappearing into thin air shortly after. Hey Toka, you good?
Shut your bitch ass up!
Toka is still pissed off over Shido's last incident with Yoshino. Kurumi found out that even after kissing Yoshino, Shido hasn't fully sealed off her powers, but the real problem now is... Rain explains to an angry Toka that her unexplainable feelings of sadness and pain is normal because she saw Shido with another woman. While on his way home, she reveals that after their last encounter, her puppet escaped, so now she goes by her real name, Yoshino. Are you hungry? Shido brings her to his house to feed her and also to gain more information about her. She reveals Yoshino is her hero, everything she wanted to be. When things get scary, Yoshino is there to tell that she'll be okay. The Rizz Lord strikes again, he pats her and promises that he will become her hero. Do you know what a kiss is? Someone came in at the wrong time. Bro is cooked. But the team has located Yoshino, and it is not in a good place. He goes there not knowing where this is until...
Yo, what the fuck?
It's origami, wearing all maid. She gives him tea. He drinks it. Now I go shower.
What the hell?
Shido finally found the puppet. I am done. Shido took the opportunity to change Origami's mind that not all spirits are bad, but remembering her past that her parents was killed by a spirit with crimson flames, she will never forgive the spirits. A sudden spacequake warning appeared. Somehow Yoshino is being attacked by the AST. Without her puppet she is outgunned, and as she was about to get eliminated, she summons Sadkiel, the shark-like Godzilla monster. It freezes everything in its area and eliminated 2 AST members. Yoshino. Apparently without her puppet, she can't control the monster, so it goes to attack Shido. Toka arrives just in time and protected him with her sword. Shido needs her help, and by telling her that Yoshino is a spirit just like her, lets her know that Shido's intention was purely to save spirits like Toka. She agrees to help. She distracts the AST member and Shido goes into the ice magic barrier that Yoshino has created. Upon inside, he fulfilled her promise that he will become her hero, but to do that we should... Just like Toka, her power is now sealed. The next day, the girls wants to go to the Tengu hot springs. Kurumi has no choice but to support whatever the spirits want, since saying no would mean, Commander, please join them. So I can see you on the bath. Bro is exiled. And what a coincidence, the whole AST squad is also going on a trip to the hot springs. We should not go. It's better to train, but then... She heard that Shido and the spirits are also going to the hot springs. Off they go. Don't get carsick, okay? Toka is starting to get jealous. Yes, she just kicked and caused a massive sinkhole. Unfortunately, it hits the AST train. So now they are tasked to find the source of the attack. Meanwhile, Shido and the others are enjoying their trip. The team detected that the AST team are closing on them. Without the commander and vice commander, they took it to their own hands by spawning houses and to confuse the AST team. Let's go here, no here, that way. Origami do recon.
What the hell?
I don't see shit. Wait, Kurumi? Join us? As she was about to join, the call came that they are under attack. Massive roadblock I see. Bro straight up blew the wall. Things are looking bad, so Kotori commands Phase 2, a freaking missile, with sticky glue to trap the members, flying takoyaki guys, flying sades, frictionless fluid, sleeping gas. The commander then goes beast mode, which proves to be a big problem for Kotori. Suddenly, I don't know how they survived that, but Yoshino cries and freezes everything. Shido then goes to find Yoshino. He found it, but I don't know what this is, guys, but Tuka came just in time to save him again by creating a barrier. They disappeared into thin air, just in time. Sometimes later, they made it to the hot springs. Yoshino just freaking died, I guess. Well, Mana, the only AST member that had killed a spirit before, joins the game. The commander was playing a tape of the last battle, and when she saw Shido, brother? At school, a new student transferred in, Tokisaki Kurumi. She nonchalantly admits she is a spirit, and wants someone to show her around the school. Me. Goofy ass nigga! I want you to do it, Shido. Here they go. While Shido was explaining the canteen, Kurumi starts to act weird. Kotori, what should I do? I have suggestion. What? Ask what her panties looks like. Bro got exiled again. The dumb ass followed anyways. Even worse, Kurumi agrees. Bro was not tempted. Kurumi tells Shido that she had feelings for him since she heard about him. That's why, as Bro was being rizzed. What you doing? Well, my iron levels are low, so I hold Shido's hand. Oh no, mine low too. Shido shiver me timbers, low iron. After class, Kurumi wishes she could have finished what she did. On her way home, she bumped into 3 guys who wanted to have some fun. Oh, you want to do it with me? Let's go. All 3 dumb asses became her meal. Mana and the AST member confronts her. Kurumi transforms. And by the looks of it, Mana brutally eliminated Kurumi for good. Right after that, Mana finally meets Shido and hugs him. Well, what a wonderful reunion. Hi, I am the new sister. Damn, you just gonna get replaced like that? Kotori tells everyone that she is not biologically related with Shido since he was adopted. But yes, Mana is her real little sister. Yay, I win! Well, biologically related cannot marry each other. The next day, where Origami informs Shido that Kurumi got spun back by the ops. But, here she is, exactly the same. Origami made a fatal mistake of confronting Kurumi alone, and Kurumi tells that her biggest desire is having Shido. She wants him and she will consume him. She lets Origami goes because I don't know. But now, Shido is in a massive trouble. He is going to be on a date with Tuka, Kurumi, and Origami tomorrow, but separately at the same time. Kotori and her team has agreed to help him in this cheating frenzy. Here we go. First up, Tuka. Bro is in love, but apparently Origami has also arrived. The team brought Shido and Tuka to the aquarium. Now the hard part, ditch Tuka and go to Kurumi. Bro did the classic. Off he goes. He met Kurumi in time and lingerie shopping. Bro is cooked. The 3 girls from class busted his ass. So he did the classic and ran away. Just in time for Origami. Origami had planned to have a lunch, but something is bad. Tuka is now looking for Shido. Bro is in serious danger. Bro left immediately with the same reason. He meets with Tuka and goes to have sushi with her, and ramen, and Kurumi bought a lingerie, Origami ordering a room, accompanying Kurumi watching puppies, but oh shit! Yoshino comes to the rescue. After spending half a day with the 3 girls, eventually Kurumi is left alone. A poor cat is being bullied by 4 guys, because Kurumi loves animals. She goes to meet them and blocks the camera. Hey! I am good with a gun. May I join? But let's try a different target. Shido somehow found himself on a gruesome sight. 3 out of 4 guys has been completely devoured by Kurumi. Even Kotori is scared. And the last guy is about to be, well, she did it. What do you think, Shido? She captures Shido, and as she was about to devour him, Mana came in to rescue him. Continuing where we left off last episode, Mana goes on the attack against Kurumi and basically one-shot her, and even after seeing Kurumi killing those 4 guys, Shido still begs Mana not to end Kurumi, but Mana finishes the job. Shido goes mad saying how can Mana be so calm about murdering someone, because Mana has killed Kurumi countless of time, and Tokisaki Kurumi is a special spirit, she'll come back after death and go back to murdering people. This being the case, she is used to it because no one could win against Kurumi. Shido returns to Kotori just to get bitch slapped for complaining that he couldn't do this anymore after seeing that not all spirits are kind. Kotori commands him to not give up and stop being a bitch. At night, Shido had a conversation with Toka, and she told him that Kotori has informed her about Kurumi, the undying killing machine of a spirit. Shido explains his worries about not knowing how to stop Kurumi from killing people, as she is so much different from Toka and Yoshino. Toka reassures him that no, Kurumi is the same, but it's going to be a lot harder to convince her to change her habits because Toka believes there is still hope. The next day at school, when Kurumi confronts Shido, he didn't waste any time. Shido tells her that he will save her, and he will not allow her to take any more lives. Kurumi shifts to her spirit form and with the will to test Shido's words, unleash her powers and creates a barrier at the school that weakens everyone inside. Shido is not affected as Rain explains that he has the power of Toka and Yoshino inside him, so he has some divine protection towards the magic, but Toka is getting weaker. Kurumi calls Shido to meet her at the roof if he wants to save everyone in the school. He faces Kurumi, but the funny thing is, Origami also faces Kurumi, Toka also faces Kurumi, all at the same time. She explains to Shido that she is taking everyone's time away and her eye represent her time, because she is running out of time to live, she is taking other people's lifespan and giving it all to herself. But for Shido, she wants to consume him in a more traditional manner. But she wants to know if he still wants to save her. And if he retracts his words, she would stop this barrier immediately, and by that, everyone would be saved. Shido stood on business and didn't budge. Kurumi then unleashes a spacequake, and now she wonders what Shido will do, but Rain informs Shido that Kurumi's mental state is showing a lot of fear, which means whatever Shido is doing is working, so he decides to emphasize on it and jumps off, but Kurumi saves him. Shido threatens her that he would bite his tongue and die if Kurumi doesn't pull back her attack. Kurumi complies to Shido's request. And Shido starts his rizzing skills by begging Kurumi to start a new life, a life where it is interesting to live without murdering people. As Kurumi's heart starts to flutter, she goes for Shido's hand, but the other version of Kurumi kills her, and Mana came just in time to save Shido. Kurumi then spun back on the ops by using her powers, and reverses back in time, and with her overpowered techniques, easily destroys Mana. Toka and Origami arrives a bit late, but this just excites Kurumi even more as she releases all of her clones from different timelines. Kinda an overkill if you ask me. She got them all cornered, and on top of that, she creates another spacequake. But it disappears, and to everyone's surprise, it's Kotori with her divine power in the sky. Kotori then goes toe-to-toe with Kurumi, but with her time-stopping bullets, she got the best out of her, point-blank execution style. Kotori gets back up with regenerative abilities and turns her axe into a cannon. Anyways, I started blasting. Kotori then blasted Kurumi into ashes, but realizing Kotori is not herself anymore, and not wanting Kurumi to die, Shido goes in front of the gun protecting Kurumi, hoping her to stop her attack, but sometimes later, Shido wakes up after recovering from his injuries. Rain updates him that everyone is alive. Mana and Origami had to be evacuated by the AST. Toka by his side, Kurumi got away after the battle, and your sister, confront her on your own. Shido directly asks Kotori to be honest, and tell him who she really is. Kotori admits she is indeed a spirit, but she doesn't really remember how she became one, as she only remember almost killing Shido with her signature flames abilities, but more importantly, unlike Toka, she gains almost 100% of her powers, so in 2 days, Shido must seal her powers just like he did to the others. He must date and make Kotori falls in love with him and kiss. Kotori almost threw up just by thinking about that. But if in 2 days those conditions are not met, Kotori will never be the same again. After some time, Shido meets Origami in the hospital and they had a conversation about what happened last time, because when Kotori appeared, she was immediately knocked out by Kurumi. Shido lies to her that he was also unconscious. And he was lucky that he did, as Origami revealed that she saw a glimpse of those crimson flames, the flames that killed both of her parents. Shido realized that it was Kotori's spirit who killed them, and things are getting bad as Origami now has a clear goal to find and eliminate his sister if she ever finds out it was Kotori.